if you are looking for more distance off the tee, then today's video is just for you. You might be somebody that maybe as you're getting a bit older, you're losing that little bit of length and you want to find a way just to get that extra yardage to keep those scores down, okay, coming into the green with perhaps 1 or 2 clubs less. Okay, so for me there are 3 key things that any golfer can do to get extra yardage off the tee, up to 20 or even 30 yards longer. That sound good? Okay, so first of all, right, so in the backswing, the key thing to getting more distance is ultimately having a longer swing to create more club head speed. That's the one thing that we all tend to lose as we get older. You might even just be starting out and you do want extra yardage. Okay, so how do we create more club head speed? Okay, because ultimately we're trying to get the club head as far back, certainly back to parallel, to give us that extra yardage. What can we do? Okay, so the first thing you can do, especially if you struggle physically and you need a bit more movement in the body, okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to think about your lead foot, so my left foot on the backswing. As you swing back, I want you to feel it lifting slightly off the ground. So as I lift that heel, that's going to free up my hips, it's going to help free up my shoulders. Okay, so quite simply, as I'm lifting up, you can start to see how far back I can make my backswing. I find a lot of golfers, as they keep both feet on the ground, it becomes very difficult to complete the backswing. And we know that if we have a short backswing, it does become difficult to create any speed. Yes, we know there's the odd exception out there, your John Rahms, your Tony Finau's, but obviously they are exceptions. Generally, what we find is, and you even see this in the long drive guys, that as they make a backswing, they're very much lifting up that lead heel. And also, the benefit of that as well is, once you're on your way down, you can almost slam that heel back down to create a bit more ground reaction force, a bit more pressure into the ground to help you create speed. Okay, so that's something that any golfer can do. Okay, point number 2. Before we get into that, if you would like a more tailored approach to your game, please reach out on Skillist. There's a link in the description below. I've got lots of programs on there to help you reach your goals for this year. What you will receive is an analysis of your swing, broken down frame by frame, and then you will receive a video of me demonstrating exactly what you need to work on, along with some drills to help you reach your goals much sooner. Back to the video. Again, all about the backswing. As you make your backswing, now historically, we believe that to create more power, we'd actually keep the right knee flexed. Now, we now know that actually, if we keep that right knee flexed or that trail knee flexed, it actually reduces the backswing, okay? Could create injury as well. What I want you to do is I actually want you to extend the back leg. So as we're making the backswing, we're lifting the front heel up and we're also extending this back leg. So as I extend this back leg, it creates again much bigger hip turn. As soon as I can create a bigger hip turn, well, what that allows me to do is it allows me to turn my shoulders more. It also then allows me to get my arms much higher. I can get that club back to parallel, creating more speed. Okay, so again, 2 benefits with that. It's going to give you more speed, but it's going to help prevent some injury as well. Okay, and then really into the final point, and again, it's around flexibility to help you create more speed. And if you're somebody that can do these 2 elements, but then all of a sudden you can still only swing to sort of halfway, I want you to put the focus on the club head. And how do we get that club head back to parallel? Well, I see a lot of my students, they sort of get into this position here with no wrist hinge. Okay, so I want you to feel like your wrists are hinging a little bit more, like so. So basically, as we're getting back to sort of halfway, we want to create this 90-degree angle. Okay, if we can create this 90-degree angle as we swing all the way back, we've then got the wrist movement to get that full backswing. Okay, so trying to put all those things into practice, we're going to lift the lead heel, we're going to extend the trail leg, and we are going to create more wrist movement, wrist hinge, to create that position at the top of the backswing to give us that extra yardage. Okay, so let's give that a go. Some good yardies down there, some good speed. Yes, it's straight, which is obviously very important, but we're going to get that extra yardage that we all would like to help you hit a shorter club into the green, ultimately lowering your scores.